Yeah, I'll react to that, sure.
It would make sense.
Hey guys, I find laws, especially looking at laws from a long period of time, like you have in the UK, you have such a long history. It's really fun to look at some and just think about the scenario that had to have happened for them to want to put that law in. And yeah, let's go. Original link to the video, top of the description. Below that, link to the Discord. Love to have you. My name's Connor if you're new. 25 weird British laws you won't believe actually exist. Let's go.
Britain would have a few weird laws. Of course, when they don't revoke old laws still in the books, it creates a headache for everyone. Lawyers, judges, and politicians have to sift through tons of antiquated laws, and citizens potentially could be penalized for it. While some of these laws have been removed, you might be surprised to hear many others have not. Curious to hear more? I'm Mike with List 25, and here are 25 weird British laws you won't believe actually exist.
Let's go.
25. Thanks to Prerogativa Regis 1322, all whales and sturgeons found in the United Kingdom belong to the Crown.
Same with swans,
24.
right?
Under an 1839 law, it's illegal to knock on someone's door and walk away. That includes ringing a doorbell without excuse. 23.
Even if it's a kid?
According to the Metropolitan Police Act 1839, it's illegal to be drunk at a bar or keeper of a public house to permit drunkenness on premises. 22. Until 19...
Well, that is...
keeper of a public house to permit drunkenness on premises.
Okay.
22.
I guess.
Until 1976, the UK had a law that required all cars to carry at least one bale of hay. It was initially written for horse-drawn carriages. 21. If you're planning a home improvement project that requires wood planks and you live in London, just remember it's illegal to carry planks across pavement. Good luck. 20. After 8 a.m.
Okay. Like that. What happened? What happened? There are some laws that don't need something to happen for it to be a law. It's just like, oh yeah, that's a good idea to have that in place. But stuff like this, it's like, whoa, did someone piss off some baron or something, or who had some influence with the lawmakers, and he just got angry at someone carrying and just said, oh, you can't carry it on pavement anymore. Sorry.
Thanks across pavement. Good luck.
Yeah, I
20.
No words.
After 8 a.m., it's illegal to beat or shake any carpet, rug, or mat in the street. 19. Thanks to the Metropolitan Police.
Okay, I can. I mean, that doesn't seem that crazy. So that I'm assuming it had those times so that you would avoid when a lot of people are walking about, so you don't have people like dust in everyone's face. I guess.
Carpet, rug, or mat in the street. 19. Thanks to the Metropolitan Police Act 1839, if you annoy passengers or inhabitants with flying a kite, you'll be fined £500, which is about 562 euros. 18.
I thought he was going to adjust that for inflation.
Twice before asking a stranger for change. According to the Vagrancy Act 1824, if you need change and ask a stranger for some, it's considered begging, and you could end up in the House of Correction. 17. Be careful how you handle salmon. According to the Salmon Act 1986,
I've heard
it's
of this.
illegal to handle fish in a suspicious circumstance.
I heard that
16.
before.
If you plan to go...
Another one. What happened? What happened? What happened? Was someone smuggling something illegal inside of salmon a lot? And so it's like, well, we can't just outlaw people carrying fish around to sell. It's just like, just write suspiciously. Like, what? Oh, they're doing it suspiciously, though. That's illegal.
It's illegal to handle fish in a suspicious circumstance. 16. If you plan to go to a fancy party, don't dress up as a soldier or seaman. According to the Seamen's and Soldiers False Characters Act in 1906, it's illegal to pretend to be part of the armed forces. 15. Thanks to the Library Offenses Act of 1898, you cannot...
Sorry.
15.
Thanks to the Library Offenses Act of 1898, you
Gambling?
cannot gamble or use abusive or obscene language in a library.
14.
Singers, songwriters, and street bards will be sad to hear it's illegal to sing a profane or obscene song in public.
13.
Many of you likely won't have this
Okay, still the one I want an answer to is the carrying wooden planks on, what does it say, pavement? Like I can't even think, like the fish, I at least created some crazy scenario. I can't even think of how that would be illegal.
problem. But if you're like
13.
many of you likely won't have this problem, but if you're ever visiting Parliament, don't wear armor. That's also illegal according to the 1313 statute forbidding bearing of armor.
12.
Makes sense.
Compliments of the Town Police Clauses Act 1847, if you keep your
Assassinate.
pigs outside your house without the proper fencing, you'll be subject to a £1,000 fine.
Wait, what year?
Compliments of the Town Police Clauses Act 1847,
Okay, so he's obviously adjusting the because that amount of money back then would be a lot,
you keep your
right?
pigs outside your house without the proper fencing, you'll be subject to a £1,000 fine.
Well, that's a thing. They were probably like eating kids or something. Aren't pigs crazy?
11.
You have
Don't
to do
even
that with your
think
dog.
of singing happy birthday to a friend in public. Otherwise, you'll have to pay a fee. It's copyrighted after all.
10.
Is that why, or was someone jealous that it wasn't their birthday and they made a law?
Otherwise, you'll have to pay a fee. It's copyrighted after all.
Is it that the reason?
10.
It's illegal for your common pet dog to mate with a royal pet dog. So, if by chance you meet the queen, make sure your dogs don't get frisky.
9.
What does that even mean? I
9.
While this law is no
I know what
longer
it means,
active,
but
it was once
how-
illegal for a lady to eat chocolate on a public transport.
8.
At one time, every Englishman from the ages of 17 to 69
Had
was
to own a
required to
longbow-
keep
a
and
longbow?
practice with a longbow. This
Smart.
wasn't repealed until 1960.
Really?
I'm okay with that law.
7.
Okay, hold
All-
on. Someone's got to be here that remembered that, right? Someone, or just knows of it. There's no way. Like, did you practice it before 1960, or had it become non-enforced and irrelevant? And it was only until 1960 that they're like, oh yeah, that's a law. Get rid of that. Was anyone born before 1960 that was forced to practice longbow?
1969 was required to keep and practice with a longbow. This wasn't repealed until 1960.
Imagine you're in 1959 and cops come to your house and they're like, let me see your shot. Let's go to the... And you go to jail if you miss or something.
I'm okay with that law.
I'll stop talking.
7.
All unmarked swans belong to the queen, and any attempt to eat them is considered illegal.
6.
Someone may be fined up to £1,000 if they hang up their laundry to dry across the street.
5.
Jumping the ticket
Is it because they didn't want like young kids to see bras and trousers, right? That's what you guys say?
queue at a subway isn't just across the street.
5.
Jumping the ticket queue at a subway isn't just rude in London, it's illegal. So stay in line and wait your turn.
4.
I definitely have done
Hats
that a
off
few
to Edward
times.
VI for this one. Anyone breaking an egg on the sharp end could end up in the stocks for 24 hours.
3.
Edward the
What do you mean breaking an egg on the sharp end?
Hats off to Edward VI for this one. Anyone breaking an egg on the sharp end. Hats off to Edward VI for this one. Anyone breaking an egg on the sharp end.
Is he saying on a sharp end? Is that what he meant to say? On the is there a sharp end of an egg, or does he mean you can't break an egg on a sharp thing?
Could end up in the stocks for 24 hours.
I wouldn't even know what I did, and
3.
I'd get arrested.
Edward VI also had a thing about socks. He enacted a law saying it's illegal to stand sockless within 100 yards of the Queen.
2.
If you put a postage stamp bearing the Queen's
get it.
image upside down on a letter, it's considered treason.
1.
This is considered the most absurd law by UK citizens. Apparently, it's illegal to die while in Parliament since it's a royal palace and you would be required to have a state funeral. Law by UK.
I'm sorry. That's it, sir. That's illegal. Come with me. He's
UK.
1.
This is considered the most absurd law by UK citizens. Apparently, it's illegal to die while in Parliament since it's a royal palace and you would be required to have a state funeral. So, what's the most absurd law you've ever gotten into?
That makes me want to go into. So even if you're an American and I go there, not that I want to go now, but like if I'm 90 or something and then I die, I get a state funeral. Okay.
In trouble for? Let us know in the
And
considered treason.
this, I get it's not going to be enforced. A lot of this is from, I'm sure, but this is like some Kim Jong-un type stuff. It's like you put the glorious leader's image upside down. Treason.
1.
100 yards of the Queen.
2.
If you put a postage stamp bearing the Queen's image upside down on a letter, it's considered treason.
Okay, come on. That can't be. But it is a postmark, so it's not like it was created hundreds of years ago. Anyways, really interesting, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I'd love to see any of your comments. If you could answer any of the questions I had, if you know, especially the wood on concrete or whatever it was. I don't understand. A lot of them were, seemed immediately reasonable to me, like the wearing a suit of armor into what was it, Parliament or something. I mean, I'm assuming for the same reason, if someone was armed or something, it's going to be harder to take them down. And I really want to know, was this really practiced all the way to 1960? Okay, love you guys. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.